Top 5 Bible Principles for Peaceful Relationships. The Bible is filled with wisdom and guidance on how to build and maintain healthy relationships with others. Whether it be with our family, friends, or co-workers, we can all benefit from applying these principles in our daily interactions. Join us as we explore these timeless truths and how they can bring about greater peace and harmony in our relationships. So let's dive in. Number 1. Be forgiving. This principle is based on Colossians chapter 3 verse 13. Continue, forgiving one another freely even if anyone has a cause for complaint against another. As human beings, we are all prone to making mistakes, which can sometimes lead to offending others or being offended by them. Regardless of the situation, it is important for us to both forgive others and seek forgiveness ourselves. Forgiveness allows us to release any feelings of resentment towards those who may have hurt us. Rather than seeking revenge or constantly reminding the person of their mistakes, we should strive to make amends and work towards restoring peace. In cases where we have been deeply hurt and cannot seem to move past the situation, it may be appropriate to have a respectful conversation with the other person in private. The ultimate goal should always be to find a peaceful resolution, rather than trying to win the argument. Remember that forgiveness is a powerful tool that can bring healing to both yourself and others. It takes courage to admit our mistakes and seek forgiveness, but the benefits are immeasurable. When we forgive others, we release ourselves from the burden of carrying negative emotions such as anger, bitterness, and resentment. It also helps to restore trust and rebuild relationships that may have been damaged. So, don't let pride or hurt prevent you from seeking forgiveness or forgiving others. Remember that we are all human, and mistakes are inevitable. Let us strive to be peacemakers and work towards peaceful relationships with others. Number 2. Be humble and respectful. This principle is based on Philippians chapter 2 verse 3. With humility consider others superior to you. Being humble and showing respect to others can make us pleasant company. People appreciate our kind and considerate nature, and they trust that we won't intentionally hurt them. However, if we think too highly of ourselves or always demand our own way, we cause conflict and stress. This behavior drives people away, and we will have little to no friends as a result. So, remember that being humble and respectful towards others is a key factor in building and maintaining strong relationships. When we approach others with kindness and consideration, they are more likely to want to be around us and to trust us. On the other hand, if we constantly insist on having our own way or view ourselves as superior to others, we risk creating conflict and driving people away. By striving to be humble and respectful in our interactions with others, we can build deeper and more meaningful connections and cultivate a positive influence on those around us. Number 3. Be impartial. Acts 10 verses 34 and 35 states, God is not partial, but in every nation the man who fears him and does what is right is acceptable to him. Our Creator does not show partiality towards individuals based on their ethnicity, language, social status, or skin color. As Acts 17 verse 26 states, He made from one man every nation of men. This means that we are all connected as brothers and sisters in a sense. When we treat others with respect and kindness, it not only brings them joy but also increases our own happiness. Moreover, our actions please our Creator. Regardless of our nationality, language, social standing, or skin color, we are all equal in the eyes of our Creator. As fellow human beings, we are all brothers and sisters. When we treat others with dignity and kindness, we not only make them happy but also contribute to our own happiness and please our Creator. Let us strive to embrace and celebrate our differences while treating each other with love and respect, knowing that we are all part of the same human family. Number 4. Be mild-tempered. This principle is based on Colossians 3 verse 12. Clothe yourselves with mildness. Have you ever noticed that some people just seem to have a calming effect on those around them? They have a way of putting others at ease, making them feel comfortable enough to talk and even to offer correction. What's their secret? According to Proverbs 15 verse 1, it's all about having a mild temperament. When we respond to others with gentleness and kindness, even in the face of anger, we can actually help to diffuse the situation. So the next time someone is upset with you, consider responding with a mild answer. It just might be the key to turning away their rage and bringing peace to the situation. And number 5. Be generous and thankful. Acts 20 verse 35 states, "There is more happiness in giving than there is in receiving." Have you ever met someone who is always looking out for themselves and putting their own needs first? They may think they are happy, but true happiness comes from being generous and thinking of others. Generous people understand that love and appreciation are more valuable than material possessions. When someone shows them generosity, they are quick to express their gratitude and thankfulness. Which type of person do you prefer to be around? The selfish and ungrateful, or the kind and generous? It's simple: be the kind of person you would like to have in your life. The Bible sums it up perfectly with the golden rule: do to others as you would have them do to you. Matthew 7 verse 12. In conclusion, these 5 Bible principles for peaceful relationships are valuable and applicable to various areas of our lives, including our interactions with family, friends, and colleagues. By following these principles, we can forgive and be forgiven, be humble and respectful, impartial, mild-tempered, and generous and thankful. These principles have been successfully applied by many people and can lead to a happier and more peaceful life. It is important to remember that our actions towards others can influence the quality of our relationships, and being the kind of person we want others to be is the key to maintaining healthy and peaceful relationships. What Bible principles do you think you need to apply first to make a peaceful relationship? Please write it in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.